Alright, what is good YouTube? It is your boy Q Dog. You could call me Q for short. Today I am going to be predicting the roster for Dragon Ball SparkingZero. I've made a list of characters based on the Budokai series. We got the Budokai Tenkaichi 2 series, the Budokai Tenkaichi 3 series. We're adding all these characters together plus Dragon Ball Super. Before we get to the list, we are going to watch the most recent trailer, the one with the speed versus power. We're gonna look at some of those characters, and then after we do that, we're gonna go into the breakdown of the list. I have the list of the current characters and another list of the characters that I think are gonna be added to the game. So let's go ahead and do that, and let's do it. Alright, we're here for the trailer. Let's watch this trailer. This trailer is really good, by the way. If you haven't seen this already, please go look at it. It's probably one of the most hyped trailers ever. But yeah, let's play it. Make sure the volume's not too high. There we go. Alright. There's some of the characters we're gonna see.
Full power! You'll soon understand the difference in our power! My speed is unmatched even among prime.
Turn it down a little bit more.
Keep up with me, kid.
So weird. You got Trunks and Dispo like together, right? So weird.
The true might of a Super Saiyan strength.
Uh-huh. That's gonna be a meme, by the way. Kakunsa, alright. With Kakunsa being in the game, it opens up a lot of possibilities. Roshi, alright.
Founder of the Turtle School, creator of the
Mm-hmm.
secret technique. Well then,
Alright.
what playtime?
Now we got Nappa,
Whether it's this universe or
Birder.
I'm always the fastest. Don't think I'm gonna follow your orders for the rest of my life.
Uh-huh. We got Jace
Nothing when
after
you're as
this,
quick
right?
as me.
Justice prevails. Evil erased.
Topo.
Rampaging monster must be taught a lesson.
Come on, mate, you're a ginyu.
There's Jace.
Together. I am not going to be left in the dust. Let's do it up.
Wow. The team attacks are gonna be nice too, huh? Alright, who do we got next?
My enemy.
Broly and Kale.
Die.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
That looks so sick, man. Hit, my boy. Hit is gonna be my main. I'm telling you now. This is gonna be one of the only characters I play, man. Uh-huh.
Good grief. Looks like we've awakened a real bona fide monster.
This is sick, man. Dragon Ball SparkingZero. Alright, hold on. This is where we're gonna pause right here, because this is where I started. So, if we look at this whole picture, right? Let me exit out of this real quick. Let's go to the Word document that I made. If we look at that whole picture, there is a total of 51 characters shown. And there was a total of 113 that were not shown in the little the hexagons and stuff. So if we add up 51 plus 113, you got 164 characters to start the game with. So let's go over the characters that are in so far, and we'll go from there. So starting up, we got Goku. I did plus 11 because I counted all the versions of Goku. If you're new to the Budokai series, they normally put Goku. They put Goku early, Goku mid, Goku in. Basically, base form Goku from the Saiyan saga, the Blue saga, Frieza saga, Cell saga. All those are normally in there. Super Saiyan Goku, you got God, Blue, Kaioken. Yeah, those are the Super Saiyan 3. All those versions of Goku were shown here. Same with Vegeta, you got base, different base form Vegetas. You got Scouter Vegeta. This is probably a Cell Saga Vegeta. You got Blue Saga Vegeta. Then you got Super Saiyan 1, 2, Majin. Super Saiyan 1 got Super Vegeta. You got Grade 8 Vegeta. God, Blue. This is Dragon Ball Super Vegeta as well, base form and Super Saiyan. So yeah, that's Vegeta right there. For Trunks, we have Dragon Ball Super Trunks down here. We have Super Saiyan Trunks up here, and we have Super Trunks right there. DBS Broly, we have base, Super Saiyan, and full power. Krillin, Tien, Yamcha, Piccolo, Roshi, Majin Buu, Frieza, Cell, Birder, Jace, Nappa, TOP-17, Android 18, Hit, Kale, Jiren, Topo, Dispo, Kakunsa, Hercule, and Bergamo. So those are the current characters that we have seen so far that are shown in SparkingZero. Though that is 51 out of 164 characters that are shown. Now, the list that I made, it is obviously not 100% accurate, but I do think that it is pretty close. So let's go over this list. As we go on, I'll be adding it up. I'll talk about everything. So we'll start with number 1, being Goku. I do think that they're gonna go into GT. So, and they forgot about Kid Goku, right? So we're gonna have Kid Goku, GT Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, UI Goku, MUI Goku, and I think they could put Grade 8 Kid Goku. There's also a possibility that GT Goku gets a Super Saiyan form, Super Saiyan 2, and Super Saiyan 3 form. I didn't include that, but that is definitely a possibility, instead of some of these other characters that are probably here close towards the bottom. So I got my calculator right in front of me, so we'll put 6 down. We got Vegeta. We got GT Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and Evolution Blue Vegeta. Obviously, they can make Super Saiyan Vegeta for GT, and Super Saiyan 2, I guess. But I think in terms of Vegeta, they'll probably stick with GT Vegeta base form, or they might just go Super Saiyan GT Vegeta. Obviously Super Saiyan 4, and obviously Evolution Blue. So that's +3. That puts us at 9. Remember that they separate the characters. So each individual form of Goku and Vegeta and all these guys are gonna be different. So next up we got Gohan. 13 versions of Gohan is what I'm pretty sure they're gonna add. So we have Kid Gohan. We have Grade 8 Kid Gohan. They're not afraid to add Grade 8s. Obviously, they added Grade 8 Vegeta, so that opens up the doors for other characters, right? So you got Grade 8 Kid Gohan. You got Base Teen Gohan, Super Saiyan Teen Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, Beast Gohan, Future, Super Saiyan Future, Adult Gohan with the purple gi, Super Saiyan Adult Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Adult Gohan. This is obviously Adult Gohan from the, if you think, I guess think of the Blue Saga, but also the one that fought Broly. The guy when he's wearing that gi when he fought Broly, and then Great Saiyaman. So yeah, I think that'll be all the characters for Gohan. There's also a chance they do Ultimate Gohan from the superhero movie as just like a base form or Super Saiyan. So that is also a possibility, but I think these are the more likely versions of Gohan. So we put +13. That puts us at 22. So let's keep going. We have Trunks. For Trunks, I got +5 on Trunks. Kid Trunks, Super Saiyan Kid Trunks, Rage Trunks, OG Future Trunks, and Super Saiyan OG Future Trunks. The one that fought Mecha Frieza, obviously. He was not included in the trailer, so I think he'll be there. And then you have Rage Trunks, Super Saiyan Kid Trunks, and then Kid Trunks. So yeah, that puts us at +5. So we're up to 27. Remember, our goal is 113, which is what we're gonna get. Next up, we got Goten. Goten, pretty simple. Base Goten, Super Saiyan Goten. I mean, right? That's pretty simple. That puts us at +2. We're at 29. DBZ Broly. Now for DBZ Broly, they could put his base form in, but I don't think they will. I think they'll just stick with Super Saiyan Broly and then Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Obviously, blue-haired Super Saiyan Broly and then the Broly that we all know. I don't think they'll do his base form, but it is a possibility. So, but right now I have Broly at +2. So yeah, +2, that puts us at 31. Next up is Frieza, +5 on Frieza. We got his first form, second form, third form, full power, and golden. The only one that was shown was final form Frieza. So these are the only Friezas that have not been shown yet. There's also a possibility they don't do second and third form Frieza. I know in the Budokai Tenkaichi 2, Budokai Tenkaichi 3, they had every single version of Frieza, obviously except for golden. But they had first, second, third, final, and full power. So I think if it's, you know, the continuation, I think they'll do it again. So expect that. So that puts us at +5. So we're now sitting at 36. Cell, they only put perfect Cell in there. I think first form Cell, second form Cell, and then super perfect Cell are the next possibilities on that. Again, perfect Cell, super perfect Cell, two different kind of characters. So I think that's what they would do with Cell. So that puts us at +3 for Cell. Next up, we got Boo. I got Boo at +5. They obviously showed Fat Boo, so that leads us up to the other ones. We have Super Boo, Boo Piccolo, Boo Tanks, Boohan, and Kid Boo. So I think in terms of Boo, we'll have all these versions of Boo. They might not do Boo Piccolo or Boo Tanks. It might just be Super Boo, Boohan, and Kid Boo. I wouldn't be surprised if they did that, but again, like I said, continuation of the Budokai Tenkaichi series. They're probably going to add every version of every character, so, or most versions of every character. So I think they'll probably do this with Boo. So that puts us at +5. So now we're sitting at 44. Next up is Goku Black, base form, Super Saiyan Rose, pretty simple. +2, that puts us at 46. We have Zamasu, base, merged, and corrupted. I think they'll do that. 3 different versions of Zamasu, pretty simple. That puts us at +3. We're at 49. Next up, we have Piccolo. +1 for Piccolo. Orange Piccolo, obviously. They could do Power Awakened Piccolo. I mean, there is a couple versions of Piccolo they can include, right? Like, you know, Piccolo fused with Kami, Piccolo fused with Nail, Dragon Ball Superhero Piccolo Power Awakened. So I wouldn't be surprised if they add more versions of Piccolo, but I think right now they'll probably just stick with regular Piccolo and Orange Piccolo. So +1, that puts us at 50. Android 17, we have Z17. They showed Tournament of Power 17, not the original 17, so they'll probably add him too. That puts us at +1, so we're at 51. Android 18, TOP 18. They showed off TOP 17. There's no reason to not put TOP 18, so that puts us at 52 +1. Next up, we got Caulifla. +3, we have base form Caulifla, Super Saiyan Caulifla, and Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla. I don't think they would skip any of this if they added Caulifla. I'm pretty sure they would give her all of her forms. I don't see a reason not to. So yeah, that puts Caulifla at +3. They might skip Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2 though. It's a possibility. Kale, they did show off Kale. They showed off Berserk Kale. I did put Kale at +2 because you have base form Kale and you have Super Saiyan Kale. By Super Saiyan, I mean like when she controlled her Berserk form. So you would technically have base form Kale, Controlled Kale, and then Berserk Kale. So basically 3 versions of Kale. So yeah, I think they would do that with Kale. There's a possibility they won't though, but I think that's what they'll do with Kale. So that puts us at +2. We're at 57. Next up is Kaba. I have Kaba at +3. You have base form, Super Saiyan, and Super Saiyan 2. No reason not to add all of his forms if you're gonna add everybody else's forms. So that's where I have Kaba. There's a chance they just skip Super Saiyan Kaba and just go straight to Super Saiyan 2. I don't know if Xenoverse is like that. I'm not sure. But right now I have Kaba at +3. So +3, that puts us at 60. Next up we got Jiren and Toppo, full power and God. Easy, right? God, Toppo, full power Jiren. They showed off base form Jiren and Toppo. No reason they don't show off the other forms of them. That puts us at +2. We're at 62. There's also a chance that we get like a speed dispo, but considering they already showed off, well, they already showed off Jiren and Toppo too, so there is a possibility dispo gets like a super speed mode added as well. So keep that in mind. Next up we got Vegeta at +3. Actually it should be no, yeah, Vegeta +3. So we have base form, Super Saiyan, and then Super Saiyan Blue. Obviously, right? They'll do the Blue Saga Vegeta, and then Vegeta versus Amasu. There is a chance they could do base form Vegeta from Dragon Ball Super, but I think I kind of doubt it. So yeah, we'll put Vegeta at +3. That puts us at 65. Next up, we got Gogeta at +5. We got Super Gogeta from the Janemba fight. We got base Dragon Ball Super Gogeta. We got DBS Super Saiyan Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. So we got GT, we got our Dragon Ball Supers, and then we have Z Gogeta. I think that's pretty simple, right? They'll probably do all that. There's a chance that they don't do base Dragon Ball Super Gogeta. They might just skip straight to Super Saiyan. Who knows? We'll see. So that puts Gogeta at +5. So that puts us at 70. Next up, we have Gotenks. I have Gotenks at +3. Base form, Super Saiyan, and Super Saiyan 3. Pretty simple. If you're gonna add Gotenks, you gotta put all his forms in there. So that puts us at +3. We're at 73. Next up is Kefla. We have base form Kefla, Super Saiyan Kefla, and Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. That puts us at +3 for Kefla. I think that's what they will do with her. Add her all of her forms. So yeah. Next up we have Bardock. Bardock. Wait, did we add Kefla? We did not. No, +3. So that puts us at 76 with Kefla. Forgive me if I lost count, by the way. I did add this up beforehand, but yeah, I think we're at 76 with Kefla. With Bardock, you have +2, base form, and Super Saiyan. In Budokai Tenkaichi 3, they did add grade 8 Bardock. I don't think they would do that again. They gave all the Saiyans grade 8 forms. I don't think they do that again, but it is a possibility. Who knows? We'll see. So with Bardock, we have him at +2. That puts us at 78. Next up, we got Raditz. Obviously, they had Nappa. They got to put Raditz, so 79. Next up, we have the rest of the Ginyu Force. This puts us at +3. Got Captain Ginyu, Recoome, and Goldo. They showed off Berta and Jay, so of course they got to show off the rest of the Ginyu Force. So that puts us at +3. We're sitting at 82. They showed off Kakunsa, so if they're going to finish off the big three, they got to bring in Ribrianne and Rosie. I mean, them putting in Kakunsa opens the door up big time. So yeah, Ribrianne, Rosie, that puts us at +2. Now we're sitting at 84. Next up, we have Beerus and Whis. Obviously, Beerus and Whis, they were in Xenoverse. They have not been in a Tenkaichi series yet, but with a game with such a massive roster, of course you got to include Beerus, and of course you got to include Whis. So that puts us at +2. We're sitting at 86. Next up, we got some other characters, some movie characters and villains. We have Janemba, +2. That would put us at 88. You got Fat Janemba and Super Janemba. There is a chance that they just do Super Janemba. The only reason I put Fat Janemba was because, you know, the Great Apes are in the game. They could definitely do Fat Janemba. I think it's a possibility. So that puts us at 88 +2. Next up, we got Cooler +3. You got Base Form Cooler, Final Form Cooler, and then Metal Cooler. They could do the Giant Metal Cooler as well, but I probably don't think they would do that. I think if they add Cooler, it'd just be these three. So yeah, that puts us at +3. Now we're sitting at 91. Next up, we got DKP and Tapion. DKP, obviously, they added Kid Goku. And then Tapion, or they haven't added Kid Goku yet, but if they do add Kid Goku, they have to add DKP. And then Tapion, Tapion's a pretty standard. Tapion has been in, he was in Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and Budokai Tenkaichi 2, I believe. He's also in Xenoverse, so I think they'll add Tapion. So that's +2 for DKP and Tapion, and puts us at 93. Next up, we got some movie villains. We got Android 13, Base Form 13, and Full Power 13. And we also have Turles. I think these are pretty standard movie villains. You got to add them into the mix. So that puts us at +3 for 13 and Turles. So we're at 96. Next up, we got Android 21. This would be her Tenkaichi series debut. Obviously, she was in Fighters. She was in Xenoverse. I see no reason why they wouldn't put her in SparkingZero. I didn't include her other form, but I think it is a possibility that they include her Majin form as well. So yeah, you could put 21 at +2 or +1. I'm gonna have her at +1 for now. So that would put us at 97. Next up, we got some GT villains, Omega, Super 17, and Baby. That would put us at +3, making us sit nice and comfortable at 100. Omega, of course, Super 17, of course, these guys are both in the Budokai Tenkaichi series. They'll definitely be in there. Now, Baby is interesting because in BT3 and BT2, Baby you had Base Form Baby, you had Super Baby 1, Super Baby 2, and Grade 8 Baby. So that's 4 forms of Baby that they could possibly add. But I think just to keep the roster simple, they'll probably do just Super Baby and Grade 8. Also, I realized I skipped Android 16. Obviously, they'll add Android 16 into the mix. So let's put +1 because we already accounted for these guys. So +1, that would put us at 101 with Android 16. How did I skip him? I don't know. Next up, we have Videl and Pan. Obviously, they're gonna add, Great Saiyan and all that. Gohan, they're gonna add Videl. They're gonna add Pan. It could be GT Pan. It could be Dragon Ball Super Pan. We have no idea yet. It could be Kid Pan. I don't know. Videl, they could add Great Saiyan Woman as well. Maybe, I don't know if they'll do like different variations. Like in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, you used to be able to click on a character and it would show you all their forms. I don't know if they would account that as separate characters for some characters, like, because Great Saiyan Woman, I wouldn't really make it a separate character. I just probably make it like a suit for Videl, like a costume for Videl. So I don't know, there's a chance that they do that, maybe not. But that puts us at +2, so we're sitting at 103. Next up, we got Oob. I think they'll just do Maju. I don't think they would go base form Oob or Kid Oob or whatever. It'd just probably be strictly Maju. So that's +1. It's at 104. Next up we have Dr. Gero. Obviously Dr. Gero is probably gonna be in the mix somewhere. So that puts us at 105. Next up we have Pikkon. Pikkon, pretty simple. I think Pikkon, he was in Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and 2. He was also in Xenoverse, so I think Pikkon will be in the game. Next up we have Bojack. Base form Bojack, full power Bojack. That puts us at +2. We're sitting at 108 with Bojack. So yeah, next up we have Lord Slug. Lord Slug is an iffy one. He obviously, I mean, Lord Slug was in Xenoverse. He was in BT3, BT2. I don't know how much they'd want to expand on Lord Slug because he has a giant form. But they probably would just do straight up Lord Slug. So that puts us at +1. Next up we have Frost, Cell Jr., and Cyberman. +3. I am definitely missing somebody because we're sitting at 112. I definitely skipped over somebody, or maybe I just didn't account for somebody. I don't know, but we're close enough anyways. Frost, obviously, they'll add Frost in the game most likely if they're adding Hit, Khalifa, and Kale, all the people from Universe 6. And then down here we have the 2 scrubs, Cell Jr. and Cyberman. Yeah, obviously. They'll probably add them as well. Who did I skip? I know I skipped Android 16, but I did account for him. Maybe we just forgot to add somebody. I have no idea. Or maybe I just didn't even count right. Yeah, who knows? But anyways, this is the roster that I think they're gonna go with. Some of these characters, some of their forms might be taken off. Some of them might have more forms than what I put on here, or less. But this roster is looking massive, man. I mean, 100 and what was it, 64? I think 51 plus 113. Yeah, 164 total character slots. I mean, the roster is huge, man. Possibilities are endless. There's probably gonna be DLC characters and whatnot, but I'm very excited for this game. It's gonna be fun. But anyways, that's gonna cap it off for me, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff. I just blanked. Man, I don't know, man. But listen, comment down below what you guys think they should add, what you guys think they wouldn't add from my list. I think my list is pretty solid, but what do you guys think about the list? Comment down below. Other than that, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Follow me on TikTok. Join my Discord. The links to that will be in the description. Other than that, man, peace out. Y'all take care. See you in the next video.